if it's public, so we'll see if anybody comes on line here. This is Crivo against Fraser, playing up here in Fraser, and U14, or 14U, I guess it is, hockey. I'm gonna see if we have anybody on. Let's see. Hey, Sarah. Sarah, could you get on the YouTube and see if you can even get on? So it's Fraser Valley hockey. Puck goes out wide by Wyatt to the Crivo side of the ice. It's going down. Crivo's taking it behind. Getting up. Crivo can't get it out of the zone. Fraser knocks it in there. Chase is the one who kept it in the zone. Line change for Fraser. Johnny Vella putting pressure on. Goes up to Crivo. Crivo working around the outside. Fighting it down the boards. Off of Balin's stick and taken around the outside there by, I believe, Chase. Crivo sends it high and wide. Judah racing to it on the boards. Fraser hoping to get it out of the zone, and they do. We've got a fast break for Fletcher. Fletcher playing it down, and he shoots the goal high over the top, but a great opportunity there for Fraser. Miles hacks at it and keeps it in the zone, goes behind the net, goes to Judah. Judah knocks it around, but gets to a Crivo player. Fletch getting his stick on it, keeping it in there. Fraser takes it around front, looks for the pass. Johnny pops it back outside, and Crivo's going to knock that down with Chase taking it in the back, and good control there as it was another Crivo player trying to get the puck. Good, we do have somebody on, so I know at least it's public and being watched, which is great. Again, this is Crivo against Fraser, playing up here in Fraser. 12:28 left to go in this first period. 0-0 is the score. Icing is waved off. Eli gets there first. He takes it around the back of the net, passes him forward. Great job to Kai, and Kai in the back of the net. Really good play there as Eli brought it around the back of the net. And Kai was there waiting for the pass. Perfect pass, perfect shot right over the goalie's leg, and up and in the net. All right, so we're setting up here again. We've got Wyatt up top, Eli and Kai, and on defense, Caleb, and looks like Stanley. Goes back to Crivo. Crivo sends it around. They're going to try to get it down the wall. They do. Goes to Stanley. Stanley, good job getting it out of the zone. Up to Kai. Kai fighting for it, but the Crivo's able to get it. Crivo setting up here. Good job as Wyatt gets in there. Crivo takes a shot right into Balin's chest, and he knocks that one down, and it's going to be a face-off. Good hustle there by Wyatt, skating from behind and disrupting that play. Again, Eli with a face-off. Kai and Wyatt helping him up front. Caleb and Stanley on defense. Crivo takes it on the outside, sends it around the back of the boards, goes around to Kai Moon. Kai trying to get it on the boards out of the zone. Crivo stops it there, sends it in, but Eli's able to get it. Eli's skating it down. It's a 1-on-2. Let's see if Eli can get around him and if there's somebody he can pass to. He's got the opportunity. Couple people there for the pass. Goes out wide and out of the zone, and so Stanley has to reset. Crivo player coming on hard, but good job by Stanley not letting the Crivo player get that. Goes back to Stanley. Stanley whips it around. Wyatt chasing it down. He gets there. He takes it into the Crivo side of the ice. Sends it across, looking for the pass. Kai Moon's almost there. Kai taking it down towards the back of the goal. He's also looking for the pass. Sends it, perfect pass, but it's just under the stick. Shot from wide by Caleb. And a good shot, actually. Just goes to the side of the goalie, and the goalie's able to grab that, and that's going to be a face-off down on the Crivo side of the ice. Fletch taking the face-off. Judah and Miles helping up top. Johnny Vella and Chase on defense. Score is 1-0 for Fraser. 10 minutes left to go in this first period. Puck goes to the middle. It's floating in front of the goal, but Crivo's able to knock it out. It goes out of the zone, and Chase controls it in the back. Shoots it down to Judah. Judah takes it down the wall. He gets banged into the walls pretty good there. He's up. Stick on the ground. Sending around Miles. taking it. Johnny skating it there. Judah is getting out after that hit, and he had a pretty good hit over the tournament this weekend. I'm probably feeling that one. Johnny down by the boards. Slap shot by Chase. Great shot right towards the goalie, but it's blocked by his leg pad. Goes around again to Chase. Chase, another one-timer. This time a wrister. Goes towards the goal, deflected by a Krivo player. Miles skating it in, looking for the pass. Goes to Chase on the far side. Chase is going to see if he can pass to somebody. Shoots towards the goal, hoping for something that a Fraser player can clean up there. Goes behind by Kai. Kai working it back. Sends it to the middle there. Fletch almost with a chance, but isn't able to control it. Johnny Vella takes a great shot, but gloved up and over into the net by the Krivo goalie, and so that's going to be a face-off down on the end. New line out on the ice. Wyatt, Eli, and Kai up front. Caleb and Stanley on defense. They're fighting for it down there on the face-off on the Krivo side of the ice. Eli gets it. Eli cuts back. He's looking for a pass in the front. Can't get it to anyone. And so they're fighting against the boards there. Puck comes out. Good job by Stanley getting his stick on that and keeping a Krivo player from a fast break. Krivo takes it down, sends it around the outside of the ice behind the goal. Goes to a Krivo player on the far side. Fraser working it down. Krivo keeps it in the zone, and looks like they're gonna, almost a chance for a shot, but Fraser's defense able to control that. Sends it up to Wyatt, just under his stick. They send it back, and that's gonna go off Balin's leg pad. Chipped through. Krivo player kicks it and keeps it in. Fraser trying to get it out of the zone and can't quite do it. Fraser, slap shot for Krivo. Sending it to outside. Stanley fighting for that one. Goes to Fletch. Krivo still keeping it against the boards. Goes towards the back. Krivo hoping they can pass it up to somebody. Caleb here. Pops around the outside, stays in the Fraser zone, but this is going to go out as Eli takes it down the ice. He's got it wide. Long shot from the blue line, really just to give our players a chance to get their line switch up. Fletch has got it behind the goal. He's looking around, looking for the pass. Sends it forward to Caleb. Oh, great opportunity. Almost backhands it in the goal. Miles sends it through to Kai. Kai with another shot at the goal. Actually, that was Fletch. Another opportunity for Fletch there. And great job by Caleb as he's kind of skating backwards. It was a deflection heading out, and Caleb launched it into the upper far side of the goal. Great shot, upper corner. And that's going to be 2-0 for Fraser. 6:26 left to go in this first period.
Let's go, Johnny!
Eli, Wyatt, and Kai with the face-off on defense. Johnny Vella and Chase. Krivo setting it up. Fraser's defense able to keep it out of our zone. Chase launches it down. Krivo grabs it. Krivo sending it through, hoping to get an opportunity towards the goal here. They take it into the Fraser zone, but they're inundated by Fraser defensive players. I just got a low power warning on my phone, and so we'll see if we can at least get the rest of the first period here, and hopefully see if we can get the team iPad available for the next two periods. Shot towards the goal. Hey Sarah, did you message that we need the iPad? Because my phone will die probably in the next 5 minutes. Skating down on the Fraser side of ice, we have Chase taking it wide. Maybe message Kim just to ask her if it's over here. All right, Wyatt takes the puck and sends it down. It's going to be, looks like they brush off the icing. Take it wide, shot towards the goal by Miles. Goalie's able to glove it down. New line coming on. Good to see Judah coming back on the ice after that hit. Fletch, Judah, and Miles up top. Caleb and Stanley on defense. Goes back to Stanley. Stanley sends it across to Caleb. Caleb takes it down the board, sends it through the front. Nobody there. Miles slaps at it. Good job getting it out of the Crivo player's hands. Judah playing it outside. Goes to Caleb. Caleb skates up in the front. Crivo player able to get a stick on it. Fletch goes for it there. Goes down behind the net, and it's going to be an icing call. 2-0 is the score, 3:50 to go in this first period. Fletch with the face-off. Miles and Judah up top. Caleb, defense. Stanley in defense. Slap shot by Miles. Fletch does a shot towards the goal. Good job, goalie. Oh, and it slips in the side. Fletch scores as it gets just around the edge of the Crivo player goalie's skate. Score's going to be 3-0, 3:13 left to go in this first period.
Good job, Frazier!
So just so you know, my phone is about to die. We're trying to track down the iPad, but if it all of a sudden stops, that's probably the reason. And sorry, we're not able to keep recording it here. Eli with the face-off. Eli takes it down, skates it across into Crivo's side of the ice. He skates it through 3 players, but Crivo's able to take that and goes back out. Comes out of the zone. Stanley skates it back. Good job knocking it into Kai. Kai taking it outside. He's moving it around, looking for someone to pass to. Sends it to the middle. Goes off the goalie's stick. And Kai takes it in again. He brings it around the back of the goal. He's got it behind, looking for someone to pass to. Caleb keeps it in. Great job by Caleb getting on that. And oh, we have another goal as it went off the goalie's leg. He was about to get his hand on it, but Kai came crashing in, skated it one touch around the side of the goalie, and then backhanded it into the back of the net. I believe that's the second goal for Kai. Score will be 4-0. 2 minutes to go in this first period. Wyatt, Eli, and Kai on the face-off. Chase and Caleb on defense. Goes back to Caleb. Caleb sends it down the boards. Goes into the Crivo side of the ice. Eli skates it across, and we have an offsides call as Wyatt was racing back but couldn't quite get across the line before the puck was taken back in. We've got Johnny, Miles, and Fletch up front. Fletch with the face-off. Caleb and Chase on defense. Miles skating it down the outside of the Crivo side. Long shot from the that was wide, hoping for the deflection. Chase dumps it back in, just wide of the goal. Johnny sends it to the front. Oh, almost somebody there. Caleb trying to get a stick on it, and it goes out behind him. So they're racing down. Chase gets theirs first. And Chase is able to skate this around the outside, sends it forward to Johnny. Johnny bounces it off the boards, and can't quite get to Fletch, but we have an offsides call against Crivo. 25 seconds left to go in this first period. Scores 4-0 for Frazier.
Let's go, Miles! Help up!
Miles, Johnny, and Fletch on the face-off. Down on the Crivo side of the ice. Not sure why they're taking it all the way down there. Maybe it was an icing call and I thought it was offsides. But that's going to be the end of the period as the time is counting down. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. And that's the end. End of first period. Score is 4-0 for Frazier against Crivo on really a beautiful day up here in Frazier, Colorado. Hey, Sarah, you don't have a power bank in your purse, do you? What's that? I am, but I don't think we have the iPad. My phone's about to die, so we'll get the first period in. Usually Kim does, but maybe. All right, we're getting ready to start up again here. Second period, getting ready to be underway. Score is 4-0 for Fraser. Boys are doing great right now against this Crivo team coming up from Denver. Face-off's going to be Eli, Wyatt, and Kai. And on defense, Stanley and Chase. Eli taking the face-off. Puck is dropped. It goes back to Fraser. Fraser trying to get it forward, goes to a Crivo player who knocks it into our zone. Stanley, good job whipping it out of there. Goes to a Crivo player who passes it up front, goes off Balin's stick. He blocks it wide. Kai Moon sends it forward to Eli. Great job. They're out of the zone, cross mid-ice, and not able to skate it past the Crivo player. Goes back to Chase. Chase whips it around, dumps it wide. Fraser races in. We've got two Fraser players going against the boards. Eli gets a stick on it, knocks it out of their hands. Wyatt pops it into the zone. Crivo sends it out. Crivo working it down against the boards off of a Fraser skate. Crivo able to grab it, skates it forward, jukes it around. They're hacking at it, but Balin covers it up. And we're going to have a face-off down on the Crivo side of the ice. Line change for Fraser. Fletch. Looks like Fletch, Miles, and Johnny up front. On defense, Caleb and Stanley. Fletch works it forward. Crivo shot towards the goal, but deflected off of a Crivo skate. Crivo whips it around the back, goes behind the goal. Crivo's able to get it. Fraser attacks it there, and Stanley moving it down the ice. Sends it forward to Miles. Goes through to Johnny. Johnny skates it down, sends it forward to Fletch. Fletch looking for the pass. He sends it to Johnny. Johnny shot on goal, but it's wide. Great job by the boys there passing it around. Crivo skating it down. And maybe an offsides call on Fraser. Nope, looks like they were calling a trip or something. Johnny Vela is in the slammer. 4-0 is the score. 12:45 left to go in the second period, and it'll be a power play for Crivo. Crivo starts it up, taking it up top, passing it around, high pass. Up. Crivo whips it in behind the goal. Fraser hoping to get it out of there. They get it out of the zone. Crivo touches it, so we're going to have no icing call. It's a skate by Fletch down there, and he gets there first. Miles pushing on it. Goes to Wyatt. Wyatt keeps it in the zone. Crivo moving it down. We've got a 2-on-2. Shot towards the goal. Great defensive play, though, by Fletch, who hits that puck before it's able to go towards the goal. Good job by Balin, blocking it with a stick. Fletch takes it outside wide, sends it forward. Crivo at the point, hoping to send it back in. They dish it in the front, moving it around, but Fletch working it down, brings it towards the front of the goal, shot on goal, and deflected out. And it went out to Baker, and Caleb open net as the goalie was on the opposite side, able to just dunk it in there. Score right now is 5-0, 11:14 left to go. Face off. Eli with the face off. Sends it through. Wyatt up there. Eli sends it back to Stanley. Stanley across to Chase. Chase trying to whip it forward. Wyatt. It goes into the zone. Eli gets a skate on it. Fletch dumps it, or Krivo dumps it down, and Chase taking it behind the goal. Krivo, chance here. 16 seconds left to go in this power play. And Frazier's able to get out of the zone, so Krivo has to reset.
I just texted her about it, but I haven't heard back yet.
Krivo sends it down, dumps it around the back of the goal. Goes to Stanley. Stanley skates it the other direction. And Chase gets it there, sends it forward to Caleb. We should have full strength here. Actually, that's to Eli. Eli, he's got a couple players there. He cuts back, sends it through to Wyatt. Wyatt turns it around, sends it to the middle to Kai, but Kai can't quite get it before a Krivo player gets on it. Eli whips it through, just wide of the goal. Stanley sends it in front. Oh, there we go. Wyatt, great job controlling that little backhand play, but just bounces off the goalie's stick. And really good job, but not quite in the net there. Chase, off of a Krivo skate. Eli bringing it down the boards. Tries to cut it back, and it's an offsides call. Nine minutes left to go in this second period. My phone is running on fumes, so just again a warning, if it cuts out, that's just we're out of power, and we'll see if we can find another device to record on. Fletch sends it forward. We've got Kolpa and Johnny helping him up front. Miles goes through to Johnny, off of a skate, goes to the goalie. Goalie covers up. We'll have a face-off down there on the Krivo side of the ice.
Let's go, Stanley!
Stanley and Caleb on defense. Miles, Fletch, and Johnny up front. Fletch with the face-off. Puck's in, goes out wide. Krivo hoping to get it out of there. And it goes to the front. Fletch able to grab it. Krivo gets a hold of it, sends it out. It gets out of the zone. Good job. It's going to go down far wide. Caleb cutting back, hoping to get it out of there. Krivo controls it, shoots towards the goal, but ends up on the ground. And I think we're going to have a tripping call. Not exactly sure what happened, but we're going to have a penalty, it looks like, against Miles, and we'll go into another power play. So line change up here for this Krivo power play. Eli with the face-off. Chase and Caleb on defense. Wyatt up front with Eli. Goes around. Wyatt gets a stick on that. Great job. Goes around. We're going to have looks like a penalty here, and we are going to be down 2 players as soon as Frazier gets the puck. Looked like he's going to consider the hit slightly in the back. We'll see what the call is. But that's going to be Caleb going to the box to join Miles. So we're going to have 3-on-5 hockey here for at least a minute and a half, but we'll see what the penalty is as the ref is talking to the coaches on the Frazier side. Wyatt and Chase and Eli really all playing defense when you've got a 3-on-5 position here. Eli taking the face-off. Goes back, Krivo goes out of the zone. Wyatt skating down fast. He's going to have a fast break here. He's good shot towards the goal, deflected down by the goalie, and he's going to cover it up. Great job down 2 men, and he skated hard, and that was an awesome opportunity and a good shot at the goal, just gloved down. We've got 3 new players on the ice, Fletcher, Johnny, and Stanley. Face off on the Krivo side of the ice, and it's a double power play for Krivo. 5:50 left to go in the second period. 5-0 is the score.
All right, Fletch.
Fletch with the face off. Refs are going to have a conversation. Should be 1:15 to go in the double power play, and then a regular power play for another 15-20 seconds after that. Cahalan with the face-off. Goes to a Krivo player. They get across. Johnny gets his stick on it, and looks like it was just offsides. And the ref will bring it up to neutral zone for the face-off. Stanley on defense. Fletch taking the face-off. Johnny there. Support. Goes through to the Krivo side. Krivo skating it around back. Johnny coming in strong. Sends it through. Fletch whipping it back through. Johnny skating it front. Good wrister. Right. Beautiful shot. Upper corner. Wrist shot by Vela. That was down 2 players. Fletch got it against the board. Sent it through to Johnny. Johnny skated it across. And then just a beautiful wrister shot up and above the goalie's mitt in the back of the net. That's going to be 6-0. 4:45 left to go in second period. 34 seconds left to go in the double power play. And then we'll have another 20 seconds in the regular power play. Krivo working it down. Good move, skating across in front, but not able to get a solid shot off goal on goal. Goes behind the net. Krivo, another send it to the middle. Good pass and a beautiful job back of the net for Krivo. That was a great pass to the Krivo player, and he does a good shot just wide of Balin. So the score is going to be 6-1, and that will bring one of the guys back on from his power play. Miles comes back in, so we'll have 4-on-5, just a regular power play for another 42 seconds. Fletch with the face-off. Goes down to the Krivo side. They fan on it. Johnny able to get that. He skates around, passes it through, but can't quite get to Fletch there. Miles racing to get onto this puck. Trying to get a shoulder onto the Krivo player. Goes behind the goal. It's up in front, and another shot, and good job. Backhand by Krivo as they send it into the back of the net. We got a Krivo player against the boards and getting up slow. So 2-0, getting a couple in. That'll clear the power plays and scoring 2 goals on this double power play, 1 on the double power play and then 1 on the regular power play. 3:17 left to go, second period. 6-2 is the score. Eli with the face-off, Kai and Wyatt helping him up front. Goes out to Caleb. Caleb's on defense along with Chase. Working it down. Wyatt fighting for it. Goes across into the Krivo zone. Caleb gets it through to Eli. Eli knocks it through to Wyatt. Wyatt skating it down. He's looking for someone to pass to. Kai was staying on sides. Kai sends it to the middle. Goes to a Krivo player. Krivo working it down. We've got Fraser defensive players working it from there. Chase, good job putting his shoulder into a player. And we have an offsides call for Krivo. 2.5 minutes left to go in this second period. Kai, Eli, and Wyatt up front. Caleb and Stanley on defense. Goes back behind the goal. Caleb's going to get there first. He brings it behind the goal. He's going to send it wide. Sends it through to Wyatt. Wyatt sends it on. Goes to a Krivo player. Keeps it in the zone. Krivo looking to pass it to the middle. Can't quite get it there. Fraser knocks it through. Krivo sends it to the front. And another opportunity. Krivo shot on goal. Good job by Balin gloving that thing down. And he is going to cover it up. We'll have a face-off. 1:51 left to go. Second period. Line change. Johnny, Miles, and Fletch coming back on the ice. Fletch with the face-off. Fletch knocks it through to Miles. Miles skating it down, and he gets past one player. He's got another great pass across. Oh, sorry, that was Johnny. Johnny passes it to Miles. Miles cuts back, shot towards the goal. Almost a deflection off Johnny's arm. Johnny's got it, sends it towards the goal, off the glove of the goalie. It's right in front. Goalie slowly lunges towards it, but is able to cover it up, and we'll have a face-off. A little shoving happening out there. Score is 6-2, 1 minute left to go in the second period. Johnny, Fletch, and Miles up front. Fletch the face-off. Stanley and Chase on defense. Goes across to Miles. Miles sends it back to Chase. Chase setting up, sends it around to the outside to Johnny. Gets past him. The Crivo players knock it through, but Stanley's there to control it in the back in the neutral zone. Sends it through. Getting knocked around a little bit, goes to the back of the Fraser ice, but no icing called. Stanley grabs it, skates it back, brings it up the middle, and looks like he's going to take it, sends it up to Miles. Miles working it through. He's got a couple players to pass it to, and he gets a perfect pass there to Cahalan. Cahalan back to Miles, and wide of the goal. Sends it up to Stanley. Stanley sends it back down to Fletch on the outside, goes across to Chase. Chase sets up. Shot towards the goal, but the Crivo player gets it off his skate. Crivo skating down. They're going to get there first. Looking for the pass inside, but the time on the clock buzzes. And that was a good opportunity, but the clock was in Fraser's favor. 6-2 is the score, end of the second period up here in Fraser. This is Crivo against Fraser Valley Eagles. How's it going, John? Good. All right, refs blow the whistle, and we'll try to get third period underway here. 6-2 is the score. Fraser up on Crivo. Final period of play for this 1:15 game. Second game, I believe, starting it's 4:15. Hey, Sarah, what time is the next game? 3:45. Oh, 3:45. 3:45 is when the next game starts. Players out on the ice. Wyatt, Eli, and Kai up front. Caleb and looks like Caleb and Chase on defense. Crivo wins the face-off, but we've got a couple defensive players getting there first. Wyatt trying to get out of there. Shot by Crivo, gloved by Fraser's goalie. Fraser trying to get out of the zone. Balin. Almost a chance there for Crivo, but it goes wide of the goal. Caleb knocks it out. Crivo grabs it. They're going to shoot. Shot towards the goal. Good job by Balin. Got his glove there and off the boards, or off the bar. And Fraser sends it down wide, and this is going to be an icing call. Line change. New players in. Miles, Fletch, and Johnny up top. Stanley and Caleb in defense. Shot on the goal by Crivo. Balin gloves it down, gets it out of there. Goes up to Johnny. Johnny skating through. He's got Fletch. Goes off for Crivo's skate. Shot from Caleb towards the goal, goes wide around the back. Kulpa getting there. He gets slammed from the back into the boards, and that's going to be a penalty on Krivo, as that was a dangerous shot from the back.
Okay, Waters.
So we'll have a power play for Frazier here. And it looks like they're doing a 10-2 on this one with the dangerous hit into the back. Fletch from the face-off, goes back to Caleb. Caleb setting up, shot towards the goal, goes wide. Johnny's gonna get it on the outside. He cuts it back, looking for someone to pass in the middle. Passes across to Fletch, and Fletch almost into the back of the net, off of the goalie's leg pad. Frazier fighting for it in the corner, trying to get outside. Goes to Caleb. Caleb sends it back across. Fletch sends it through to Johnny. Johnny knocks it around behind him, backhands towards the goal, off the goalie's pad, and he's going to cover it up. We'll have a face-off on the Krivo side of the ice. New line coming in. Wyatt, Kai, and Eli. Looks like Judah's out for the rest of the game. He had a shoulder injury from this weekend, and he's, at this point, got his arm out of his sleeve. Looks like it's been hurt again on that hit. Puck goes around the outside. Chase chasing it down. Wyatt also keeping it in. They're fighting for it. Wyatt takes it down around the side corner of the boards. He's on the ground, but stays defending the puck. Sends it through to Kai. Kai looking for the pass. Moving around nice and easily. Chase with a shot towards the goal. Deflection. Kai with a shot towards the goal. Off the goalie's pads again. Eli whipping it through. It's going to go out of the zone. We're going to have to reset. Chase slows it down up top. Sends it across to Eli. Eli sends it through to Kai. Kai sends it down to the corner. He's looking for the pass. He's got Wyatt ready. Krivo able to get on it, and they send it out of the zone. Stanley's there to control it. Stanley dumps it through. Kai chasing this one down. He gets there before the icing can be called. Good shot towards the goal. Deflection, and almost a chance there for Eli into the back of the net as the goalie was off of his line. Eli skates it forward, sends it through to Chase, or to Wyatt. Wyatt, backhand, wide of the goal. Goalie's off his line, but Krivo's able to bring it through. Krivo brings it on the Frazier side, back and forth defensively. He's taken from behind. Chase skates it back and forth past a couple players. He's moving it through. Shot towards the goal, deflection out. Eli, his backhand, looking to pass it into the middle, but can't get it past the Krivo line of two players. It chips back in the neutral zone. Goes to Caleb. Caleb launches it down in the corner, no icing. Johnny Vella getting there. New line coming on. Krivo working it into the zone. Shot towards the goal. Good job, Balin knocks it out, and Caleb, great positioning on defense to get it out.